Hello friends and welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. I am standing in my garage. You can hear my washing machine going because it's also my laundry. And this happens to also be where I'm going to be assembling a sewing room. I thought I would show you one of the reasons why I have not been able to film. And that is I will show you what has become of my sewing space. So I'm going to turn you around. We'll still have the washing machine in the background, unfortunately, but it is what it is. And let's have a look at what I have to deal with here. Okay, so when you come into the house, so this is the door to the house, just over here. I've got a little broom cupboard. I have a laundry, which is just basically a washing machine space and a sink. And then I have what used to be my sewing room, piled amongst boxes of other stuff. Every single time I've tried to set up a sewing room, more things get dumped here. So this is actually my husband's swag that he's decided that's where it's going to belong. And I have boxes and just all sorts all through here. So this is why I haven't been able to do any sewing, because this is my space. I don't have a sewing room anymore. I now share it with all of the other things that didn't fit into the house. Yeah, it's interesting to say the least. So we used to have four extra very large rooms in our old house compared to this one. We also had a garden shed, which we no longer have. So everything is in here. So I'm thinking that today's Vlogmas is going to be me trying to get some of this space, maybe unpack a few boxes and just try to get some of this space back. So it's much, much later now, and I have decided that that's all I'm going to get done in here today. Harry ended up coming over for dinner, and then he needed a haircut, so I ended up cutting his hair, giving him a beard trim, and yeah, we didn't get a lot more done in here, but that's okay. It was nice to catch up with Harry. I probably won't see him now till Christmas, and yeah, we made a bit of progress in here, a little bit. There's a lot to do, but I feel like I could actually start to see a sewing room begin to emerge. So I'll show you what I've done so far. It's not a huge amount, but it's better than what it was. At least it's recognizable as a sewing space now. So yeah, let me show you. Okay, so I've managed to get, now this is a bar fridge, which just happens to be here, and I can fill it with my Diet Cokes, and I'm happy with that. I've managed to fill in some of my fat quarters and smaller pieces of fabric down here. I've only found one ruler so far, and I know I have a lot more than that. You can see I've got this beautiful white carpet here. Well, it's a cream, it's a beigey cream. My mum very recently recarpeted her apartment, her unit, and this was the leftover, and she kindly gave it to me. And so I am going to be using it so that this feels more like a room. You can see that there's threads already over it, so it looks just like a sewing room now, doesn't it? So I've got my cutting table up here. I've started unpacking a few bits and pieces. I haven't found homes for everything yet. Harry dropped off some mending for me to do. Aren't I lucky? I've got my wool mat under here and some drawers that doesn't have a lot in it yet. I still haven't got my machine out, but I've got the table ready. And then over here, I've put the 3 bookshelves here, so it's like a bit of a wall. I'd like to get bigger ones, but for the moment, that's good. And started unpacking some of my fabric. I culled so much fabric with the move. I think I counted 8 garbage bags full of fabric that went to friends and charity, and yeah, we just had to cut back a bit because I knew I wasn't going to have a big room anymore. So I've got my dress fabrics down the bottom, and then just some quilting cottons there, some backing fabric, pre-cuts up the top here, my threads, and I haven't properly gone through any of this stuff here yet, so I'll have to do that. So that's what I've managed to achieve, and I feel like it's starting to look a little bit like a space. That was a lot of work in a short amount of time, really. So I'm pretty happy with my achievement getting that done today. I think that was pretty good. A little pat on the back, I think. Round of applause, yay. So I am in my nightie, I'm ready for bed. So I think I'm gonna edit this now, put it all together so that you can see it, and then go to bed. And I will see you tomorrow for my 12 days of Vlogmas. Wasn't very Christmassy today, but I did get a lot done, which was pretty awesome. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow. Have a lovely, lovely afternoon, lovely day, lovely morning, whenever you're watching this. See you again. Bye.